everybody, happy hump day. It's Rebecca, owner of Holy Rustic here, where we teach all things DIY. And I have gotten myself into a project here today that was not on my list of things to do, but I'm just gonna take you in for a second into my world for a minute. So this is pretty typical of me. I should be doing orders, okay? Should not be making these little hearts. But I'm going to show you how to do this in a minute. All right, so I've been crafting since about 5 a.m. because I couldn't sleep. I started on orders and I have been distracted with a million different projects because all my craft supplies are just staring at me all the time, and it's so easy to jump into another project. So today what I have going on are these cute little puffy hearts made of fabric, and I'm going to show you how to do this. So basically what I have here is 5 different fabrics, all for Valentine's Day, which is why I saw these and I was like, I better do something with those because Valentine's Day is this weekend. Otherwise, they'll just be stored until next year with all the other craft supplies that get lost in the mix. Okay, so this came as a bundle at Walmart. In their craft section, you can buy fabric by the yard, but they also have pieces of fabric that you can buy. So you can get single pieces of fabric, or you can get these bundles of fabric. So I really liked the kind of flannel looks for Valentine's Day. So I picked up this bundle and it's been sitting for a while. So what I've started doing, again, I don't have time for this, but I am doing it, is making these little hearts because I have my tiered tray. And we've been doing a bunch of tiered tray decorations, and I wanted to make a small banner for my tiered tray. So as I was doing the tiered tray, I discovered another use for these cute little puffy hearts. So I'm going to show you both of these things. So this is the only fabric I have not done for my tiered tray. I'm going to go ahead and make the last one so I can show you how to do that. So these are just little pieces of fabric that come in the bundle. For the first heart, what I did just to get my template was I used the crease that was already in the fabric here. So I used the crease and I cut a heart kind of like we did old school, you know, like when we were in middle school or whatever, and passing notes and sending hearts. Surely that wasn't just me, right? Y'all remember those days? Before cell phones, right? So this is a lot bigger than what I've been making. I was just showing you how I did that, okay? So kind of that half circle in the fold of the fabric. Now I need to cut this down. And I've basically cut out 2 pieces at once. I did not unfold the fabric all the way, so I kept it folded over so that there were 2 layers of fabric. So what I've done for the rest of the hearts, after I got that initial template, is I've just cut them out like this. So I've just used my original and I've gone around and cut out all the heart pieces so that they match in size. I wish I knew how to sew, but I don't. So this is the easiest way for me to work with fabric. I should have learned growing up, but I did not. All right, so I'm using this handy dandy wireless glue gun that I got not too long, well, for Christmas. I got it for Christmas. And it's nice. I like not having cords tying me down. So I'm just putting glue on one side of this fabric here. I'm trying to anyways. And then I'm gonna, good thing that's not hot because I just got it all over me as usual. I'm just gonna put that other piece over top of it here, like that. Okay, so I have a little bit of polyfill, which I have a huge bag of it. I don't even remember what I used it for, and I may never use it all. But I'm just going to take a little tiny bit because these are small flowers. Flowers. These are small hearts. Oh Lord, I got spring on the mind. We've been working on spring designs and stuff. Okay, and then I'm just going to glue the other half of this heart down. Maybe. Haven't had any trouble with this until I go live, of course. Alright, so glue that down. Got my little finger protector here. I'm the worst about gluing my fingers with hot glue. Alright, you can just kind of pull the extra glue off the edges, and then I have a spot here. I'm going to put a little more glue in. Push it down. Alright, and then you can trim the edges. So I have my fabric scissors here. I'm just going to trim the edges. Who has a tiered tray? Anybody? It's kind of big with the farmhouse decor right now. Alright, I'm just trimming around the edge and evening it up a little bit, getting rid of that excess glue. One more spot I need to get here. Okay, now for the tiered tray, what I'm doing is making a little banner. So I need to have holes in it so I can use my twine to string through it. So what I've done, you know what these look like? They look like those little Build-A-Bear hearts. Y'all ever taken the kids to Build-A-Bear and they like rub the heart and kiss it, and it's a little puffy heart that goes in the bear? That's what these look like. So anyways, I have just a hole punch here. Look, I even got that at Goodwill. See how many supplies I get at Goodwill? So I'm just sticking one side of the heart. So see, I have these two holes here. Sticking one side in the hole and pushing down, and then just kind of pulling that out. And then I'm going to do the other side. Alright, so now I have a heart with two holes in it. So I'm going to take my twine and I'm just going to string it through all these little puffy hearts that I've made here. And I think I'm going to go through the front and then up through the back, like this. So I want the string to be behind the holes. Alright, and I'm just going to alternate, so that in the front and out the back. You know, you could do this with big banners too. Like if you wanted to do a mantle banner, something to string along your mantle, you could easily cut bigger hearts from this fabric and do a bigger banner. I went the wrong direction here. So I'm going to pull that in. Trying to kind of alternate my colors here. So you just want to be consistent. So up through the back, or sorry, in through the front, up through the back. Or you could alternate. Oh, these are so cute. I'm gonna have to move these down just a little. So I want my twine to be big enough to go all the way around my tray. So let's get the last one on. I should be painting pineapple right now for an order. I get more distracted than anybody I know. Is that just like a crafter thing? Or just me, maybe. Okay, so now I have my little heart banner for my tiered tray. So we have in our shop, our craft kits, we have 2 tiered trays. We have a round one and we have a square one that you can buy. But basically I'm just gonna wrap this around and tie it. This is our round tray. We also have the square, and you can use that. Well, you can order just the tray, or there's some decor that goes with it. You could get that just the tray and make these little heart things, which I'm having a really hard time holding on here so you can see. All right. Okay. So there's the little heart banner. So cute. See, I'll probably glue this and attach it once I get out of or get done here. So I'm just gonna put those to the side right now, because while I was making those cute little hearts for my tiered tray, I decided that these would make good bingo piece, not bingo. They would make good tic-tac-toe pieces too. So I looked around and grabbed some more supplies that I have laying around, and I came up with these boards we use for string art, and then I was gonna maybe draw on a tic-tac-toe board, but I've had these little sparkly beads forever. They're from the Dollar Tree, I believe. And I've just been dying for a chance to use them. So I'm gonna use those for my tic-tac-toe board. So I've made 3 out of the black and white checkered, and then I have cut the hearts out for the second set of pieces. I do need to glue them real quick. This Friday is our Galentine party inside our free craft kit group. So if you're not part of that group, go ahead and join it. We're going to be doing a string art project together. String art is kind of our main craft. That's my favorite, which is why we have a membership based on string art. Alright, so I'm just going to put my little polyfill in here. And then glue the other side. Kind of a no-sew hack here. Of course, if you know how to sew, you could definitely sew these. So with these, we don't need to hole punch these, because we're not hanging them, obviously. Just pulled out half the polyfill. I never claimed to be anything other than a super messy crafter. It's definitely me. I am a mess. Alright, I'll trim that down in a minute and go ahead and get these other 2 done. Anybody else have a wireless glue gun? These, it's nice not to have the cords, but I don't think it gets as hot as like my old school glue gun. Which is probably a good thing, considering how much I burn myself on them. These little bitty hearts won't hold much. Okay, I'm just going to close these up, Then we can finish our tic-tac-toe board, which is good for the kids. I don't know, did they have a snow day today? I don't know, I already do virtual with mine, so. No, I guess schools are out, aren't they, around here? The ice storm, or snow, they say ice is coming, we'll see. Not a fan of either. Alright, I'm just going to touch up a couple places here. I just like to stay inside when it's cold out. Just avoid it all together. Need some more blue. So we'll trim it up if we need to. This is just a game. I'm not worried about perfection. Doesn't need to be perfect. Okay, so we have our bingo pieces. So 2 sets of 3 different patterns out of that fabric bundle. And now I have a white board and a dark stain board. I don't know, which do you think would look better? I think I'll go with the light. I think I'm gonna do light board. And we probably need to make 2 more hearts. I don't know, surely somebody wins before you get to all of them. Actually, 1, 2, 3. Definitely need more hearts. All right, so these little strips here, again, they came from the dollar store, like Dollar Tree, and it's all 1 strip, so you don't have to single-handedly put all of these on here. So that's a good thing. I'm just gonna kind of use my hearts to gauge where these need to go. I'm going to use red so that they match, but you could use whatever color you wanted and then you know, switch out the fabrics for the holiday if you wanted to. So I guess I'll probably, let's see, so I'm just going to do a straight shot there and then cut the, just twist that off. I'm so glad to finally have something to use these for. Tried to fit them in everywhere and could never really find a spot. Okay, you could use a ruler if you wanted to. That's not even. Try again. I usually just eyeball it. I don't have the patience for rulers. Alright. That's close enough. Okay, so now I just need to do our up and down, and we'll have to do that in sections, I think. Let's see. Get this finger thing off. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and break this apart. And I'm not even going to worry about them touching. I'm just going to put those there. I do want it to be straight though. And again, you could draw this out beforehand if you wanted to. So I'm just going to kind of line that up and then pull it off. we go. What do you think? One more. This would be fun to do with the kids too, as long as you control the glue gun. Just enough of these, I think. Last one. So I see how my my orders turned into tiered tray decor, turned into tic-tac-toe board. Life of a crafter, I guess, right? They don't make those memes for nothing, do they? 300 projects started and not done, so I need to make some more hearts. But this would be, you know, this would be cute to set out for Valentine's Day, fun and play with the kids. And you could use any pattern. So I haven't looked lately, but they probably have the spring fabric out. So maybe you could find something more Eastery, and then go ahead and make your tic-tac-toe board. So as always, if you decide to make one of our crafts or this tic-tac-toe or the tiered tray, make sure to post it inside of our craft kit group, because we just love to see your creativity and what everyone makes. Anyways, y'all have a good hump day, and we will see you later. Bye.